Menifee, and this is Hump Day Wednesday. And today, y'all know it's our Pinpoint Podcast Day. And guess what? Today we not smoking. Today we not grilling. But y'all know it's Pinpoint Podcast, and we always feast with friends, family, and staff, and our guests every Wednesday when we do our podcast. We have a drink with them. We eat with them. We smoke a good hoop if they want with them. So today we have a very special guest. Like you know, at Pinpoint, all guests are special. But this is a very special guest because she's my little niece. And she's been in the hair industry since she's been young, for more than 15 years. And she got a very thriving hair business. Y'all know, down here in Atlanta, this is the Bonner Brother hair season over this weekend. And her business called Travelin Shears. That's Travelin Shears. And her name is Monet Bearden. And today we're going to talk to her. And you know I had to cook her what she asked for. So today, like I said, we're not smoking, we're not grilling. But that's what we are doing. We are boiling. So her request today, she say, I said, what you want me to cook for you? Because I got to cook for all my guests. She said, make that Texas food. Texas food, yeah, you know, the ones with the ball, the one with the turkey necks. I said, you want a turkey neck ball? I got you. So in our turkey neck ball, we got our turkey necks, we got our sausages, we got our corn on the cob, we got our red potatoes, we got our shrimp, and we got our boiled eggs. So we're going to eat good today on Hump Day Wednesday. So Hump Day Wednesday today is called Hump Day Boil, Turkey Neck Boil Day. You know, we do everything over here at Pinpoint when it comes to food, because sometimes I might think I'm a chef. But I want y'all to enjoy the day. As y'all know, every time here at Pinpoint, it's always real estate. So we want y'all to enjoy yourself. We're going to come on in and we're supposed to talk to Monet Bearden of Travelin Shears. And this is, I believe, the hair show weekend down here in Atlanta. So let's see what she's talking about. Hey, Pinpoint Podcast, come on and join us. Hey, Mr. Menifee, we on the inside. I showed y'all when we cooking on the outside of turkey neck boil. And this is red beans with sausages and turkey meat in it. Spicy to death. And this, get ready to walk in now. You know what I gotta do? I gotta do one little bitty completion. Like I shared with y'all. This turkey ball here. What we getting ready to do? We're gonna put these lime shrimp in here. Come all over the place. About ready for the shrimp. Alright. And y'all know with the shrimp, we're gonna drop these eggs in here. We have 4 eggs with our turkey neck ball. Alright, and here we go. So we're gonna put a tad bit of cayenne pepper. Of course we gotta like the spice around here because it's a Texas thing. Welcome to Pinpoint Podcast. And y'all know today is Hump Day Wednesday when we do our podcast. You know our theme, we feast friends, family, and staff, and guests. So today we have a special guest here. And you know all guests are special here at Pinpoint. But this is a very special guest, my little niece, Monet. I'm going to let her introduce herself. And she's going to be talking about the hair industry because she's been in it since she's been a kid. And before we do that, y'all know we gotta do a Pinpoint Podcast. The ritual toast. Tap. Oh shit. There you go. So at Pinpoint Podcast, today we're introducing our special guest. As we know, all things real estate here at Pinpoint. And so we're gonna jump right on into it with the Pinpoint Podcast. Monet, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Monet Bearden. I own Travelin Shears hair salon. I have been a stylist for at least 13 years, but I have been in Atlanta for at least 10 years, and I have been a business owner for at least 5 years, thanks to Pointe. And yes, my name is Travelin Shears. I have the #1 walk-in hair bar in Atlanta, Georgia. And we are on our 3rd salon. Once again, thanks to Bearden.
Yeah, so, Monet, tell us what we think you do, baby. Not just for being a great meet, but she's also a great client of ours, too. So, like I say, at Pinpoint, she came to us because we have a Bad For You program called Building a Business for Our Young Adults. And that business basically is about us helping young teenagers and young adults get their business started right, because a lot of people don't start their business up right. A lot of people want to be business owners. A lot of people want to be bosses in 2021. But you got to know if you're boss material, because there's a lot of people out there, unfortunately, not saying nothing negative about it, but you're not boss material. Because when you want to be a boss, guess what? You got to know how to hire a staff. And we're going to talk to Monet, because she did some very, very interesting things. But tell us where you're from.
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Born and
Detroit.
raised.
Born and raised. Detroit, Michigan. You love it out there?
Hate it there.
You hate it there? Why you hate it?
But I love Detroit for what it raised me for. However, I will never move back.
Never more back. Hey, you come from a line of hustlers, though. The right kind of hustlers.
Yes.
So it's in your blood. It ain't on you, it's in you. So tell us how you got started in the hair business.
I got started being a great assistant, and I really recommend every stylist be a great assistant due to the fact that it's certain things that you have to know
Can
about
you
the
say
hair
that
industry.
one more time? I love that. Because I tell people all the time, I'm sorry, I won't cut you off again. In order to lead, you must know how to follow.
Follow.
Tell us how you do it. Say that one more time for great assistant.
I was a great assistant, and that taught me how to be a great leader.
Wow. And that's what a lot of people don't have an understanding of. They get into something. So when you say you were a great assistant, what was your job as the assistant? And what was your goal being her assistant?
My job being a great assistant was being the person that you meet, the person that's gonna know your name, and the person that's gonna be the great end of the company. So I did not only carry this company as my own company, I looked at it as one day I could have my own company. So I treated it like it was my own.
You respect it.
Yes.
So basically one thing about it, you respect it. And then, but in the hair industry, it's a hard, difficult industry. I'm not in it, but I know a lot of people that is. We interviewed a guy not long ago who was in it. And he said he was something like a tonsorial. You don't know the podcast, whatever, right? But tonsorial. But he took pride in what he did, like I know that you do. So what made you know, at being a great assistant, at what point you said, I want to even start doing hair?
Well, I had great leadership skills, and not only that, I waited my turn, and I appreciated the person that put me in position. Like, most people do not appreciate people that give them a jump start. And at the time, I had to be about 13, and I was able to make $1,000 a week at 13. I thought that was great. Yeah, that was a lot of money in 2006.
Right. So that makes you about.
I'm 30.
I know how old you is. I wanted you to say it. He said, yeah.
But yeah, it was everything for me. I mean, somebody even giving me the opportunity to make my own money and become someone at that age without working. At that age, entrepreneurship was not a big thing. I mean, you got talked down a lot, and nobody saw the vision. It was not a thing of the world at the moment. Entrepreneurship was not a thing. Cosmetology was not a thing. It was like as far as, it was like a side hustle to most people. And at the like doctors, lawyers, and I was a 4.0 student, so I could have took the route to be a doctor or a lawyer, but I knew exactly what I wanted to be at the time.
But you know, I gotta give shout out to my partner, your dad, Bearden. That's within your blood. That's another thing. I always talk about what's in your blood. It ain't on you, it's in you. So you're great because that's what your dad was. As far as being a great hustler in business. And you, it rubbed off on you. And then he supported you 100%.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he supported you 100%. No, you might have other people that's not, but he supported you 100%.
Yeah, and at the time my mom was a school teacher, she didn't support it, but you understand that coming from that aspect of life, you know. You have friends, other family members that's becoming something. So yeah, entrepreneurship was not something that was securable. I'm not gonna say that it would never be great, but at the time that was not a securable field of work coming from somebody with
But at
great
13,
grades.
but making it at 13, keeping carrying a 4.0, making $1,000 a week in
Worked
2006.
16 hours a day.
Guess what? But that gave you motivation,
Yes.
self-determination, persistence, and dedication.
Yes.
And that's how you are where you are today. If we talk about Travelin Shears, y'all, we gonna talk about the other place we put you in, but the one place we put you in during the middle of a pandemic. In the middle of a pandemic, everybody was panicking. Everybody was going out. Not everybody. A lot of people going out of business. A lot of people was chasing the PPP money. A lot of people chasing the IDL money. A lot of people was just trying to get something, but not you. You came to and to your auntie and said, "Hey, find me a building." I remember you saying, "You want to get a building in the middle of a pandemic?" You were like, "Yeah, I want a building in the middle of a pandemic."
In Buckhead.
In Buckhead, exactly. And we located, what's that address over at?
805 Lambert Street.
So at 805 Lambert Street over in Atlanta, Georgia. You opened up another salon. And what amazed us was a week later, you was completely full in the shop with workers.
Yes.
Now how you pull that off?
Well, I had already started off with 19 employees on the first location that you guys gave us. And during the pandemic, I honestly was ready to move to Buckhead. And not only that, I had to cut some employees off, but in the midst of that, I took my hard workers, people with the same drive, people with the same goals, and I took them with me. I moved into a smaller place, but it was a better location. And the pandemic did amazing for us, actually.
Right, yeah, we know. Because you was up on Buford Highway first.
Yes,
We put you in the location Buford Highway, and then you open up a school, correct?
yes.
A beauty salon school right next door. So tell me how you think about that. You still want to open up another one right on the south side.
Yes.
On the south side or where you want it at?
It's on the south side. It's in Fayetteville. It's a beauty school.
Oh, it's a beauty school. So if someone wants to get their license and learn how to do hair, they can come there.
Yes.
You know, one thing about you too, you have employees that follow you. So anytime you got a business, small business owner, when you got employees that follow you, that means you know how to lead.
Yes.
That means I got a friend of mine who's been one of the top club owners out here in Atlanta since 1991, 92. Thomas. From owning the Echelon to the Taboo to the Monticello to the Blue Rooms and all of that. Every time he opened up a club, his employees followed him. And I asked him, what was the secret to that? And he told me the secret. I ain't gonna share the secret. But how do you make sure, and what do you do to make sure, showing that you are a good boss and a leader, How do you make sure that you can keep your staff following you? Because if they pay what, booth rent or commission, they could go anywhere. But what makes you so different to where they want to stay with you, Travelin Shears?
Well, first it's going to start off with God, and my level of discernment is serious. And I like to start with people who's not fully established. I like to start with people who have dreams and goals of becoming a better them. And I help them reach the greater them. Like, as long as you're going to be and you're willing to be a great person, I'm willing to work with you.
Right. Willing to work with them?
Yes.
But for those who don't know, back in the 1990s, my daughter and her, I've been in real estate since started back in 1992. But the first mortgage brokerage firm I opened up, you know the name of it? You remember the name? Angela and Monet's mortgage brokers. We named it after y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Anthony and Monet. So you took that, you didn't take Anthony and Monet, but you took that and said, I ain't say you took that, but it was being instilled in y'all from that day that y'all are boss. But the great thing you said, you learn how to be a great, you didn't say good assistant, great assistant. So you learning how to follow, because before you follow, you must know how to lead. And now you're leading, and Travelin Shears is not just here. This is the home location. You was doing it out there at different shops in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But you do a lot of celebrity there.
Yes, I have worked in several states. One thing about it, I do have hustling in my blood, and I think I'm able to be any place that I want to be.
And how did you get to doing a lot of people in the industry? You was just down in Miami, right?
Working Rolling Loud.
What it was called?
Rolling Loud.
And I don't know, my daughter, y'all know stuff like that. But Rolling Loud, what was you doing there?
I was doing art and hair.
Doing the performance in the middle of the performance?
Well, once you do that hair, you have to keep up with that hair during the performance.
Oh, so they run to the back and you there?
Yeah, well, we get them done in the back, in their guest rooms, suites, trailer homes, wherever the venue have established for them. And then you have to keep up with that hair during the concert.
So what are some of the names that have Rolling Loud hairstylists doing?
Flo Baby.
Who?
Her name is Flo Baby.
I don't know. What's she doing?
She's a rap artist.
She's good?
Yeah, she's good.
And I know you go to LA a lot. I don't know, rap today.
I go to LA a lot too, based off of Flo Baby. Well, actually, I made good relations with one of my clients, and she's a great friend of mine, and she gave me a deal to work with them, and I took it.
But she gave you a deal and you took it like a deal like what?
I get paid for every show. She fly me out, and it's a lot of perks with it, but at this age, I'm willing to do that now, opposed to being in the shop, doing what I have established.
Right. Doing you have established. So you basically saying you elevated your game. Well,
less work.
I ain't say game.
Yeah, less work, more travel.
And you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying myself.
And you're enjoying yourself, traveling and everything. So let me ask you this here. Give us the ups and downs of the business about the hair industry. Because not too many people position themselves like you. Because this weekend is what? The Bonner Brother or something like that?
Oh yeah, it's in New Orleans.
So what's out here this weekend? Some type of hair show. I rolled up. Well, in Atlanta they say it's some type of hair show. The only way we know, like I say, the previous guest, he was saying that someone going to be out here this weekend. But also, the Bonner Brothers moved to New Orleans?
Yeah, it's in New Orleans.
Oh, it's not here no more? See, I don't know.
Since during the pandemic.
This year's the first year?
Last year.
Last year was the first. Yeah, it was during the pandemic. The same time, around this time right here.
Yes, it's always in February and it's always in September.
So I wonder what they doing out here then. The gentleman was saying they were doing some type of hair.
I don't know.
You don't even care. They don't bother you. That's the clientele. So is your shop full right now?
Yes.
And how do you keep the stylist happy? And I noticed too, you got in this city one of the only black left anyway, nail techs. So when we take our break, we're gonna come back and talk about your nail tech. Because a lot of people get their nails done. Back when we was coming up, me and Daddy, we always kept ourselves groomed. A lot of men went into that back then, they are now. Kept ourselves groomed. But you had a lot of black nail techs back in those days. Now you don't see a lot of them. You see a lot of Asians. But go to your shop right there in the front when you walk in, and then she stay busy, right?
Yeah, she's completely booked.
Completely.
Can't even take a walk.
Yeah, I know.
It's by 9 a.m.
Yeah, I know. I was fortunate to get my nails done at 5 one time. I been trying to get in.
Only because you're my uncle.
I know. See, hey, you get your perks. Like she said, I got my perks too. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna take a break. Y'all know how Pointe do it. And when we get back at you, we're gonna go and talk about the nail tech at Travelin Shears.
Introducing to you Pinpoint Foundation's Real Estate Lounge, a unique experience in all things real estate and other business ventures. Pinpoint is an expansive company that is driven to put our customers' best interests first in all aspects. From commercial and residential real estate representation, where we do closings here at the office, to our 501c3, mentoring and nonprofit events, filming productions, and courier services, come let Pinpoint point you in the right direction and experience business better than you have before. We're not a regular real estate company, we're a cool real estate company. Visit us on our websites, pinpointbrokers.net and pinpointfoundation.org, and check us out on our social media platforms. Pinpoint Foundation is always accepting donations through Zelle to Pinpoint Foundation or through mail-in checks. See you soon.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Pinpoint Podcast. And y'all know the ritual, but today we're gonna blow some smoke. So when the smoke clears, y'all see us clearly. Let's ride. Now, let's jump back into it. Sitting here with Monet, talking about Travelin Shears, and we left off on, you got a black nail tech that's extremely good, stay busy, which is very rare today in the industry. First, what made you tell us, what made you get a black, what made you implement a nail tech in the salon and to make sure that she was a minority black woman like yourself? Just what vision you had? Did you see the need for it? Because you keep your nails done. What made you think to get that in there? And how did you pick that good one?
Well, first of all, she was my friend. She was already talented. And we met on different circumstances. So actually, I wanted a full service salon, and she was just somebody that came aboard and saw my vision. So she actually helped me. It wasn't nothing about me needing her. It was just, we needed each other at the moment. So it wasn't nothing as far as business wise. It just ended up working out.
And she's a pretty, what's the name of her business or her name, if you don't mind sharing?
Tips by Nadia.
Tips
By Nadia.
Tips by Nadia. And I know she do a lot of women,
Yes.
but she do men. She gave me a manicure. She's very good.
She don't do men. She only did yours.
Oh, I'm real special.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all heard that shit. I got a real perk. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
And
no,
she's
she
bumping.
don't do men.
Oh, wow.
She don't do feet.
Yeah, she told me she don't do feet. But she do nails. And people come afar to come see y'all in Buckhead from all around. So, her building her business up. Because we got to give a shout out to Tips by Nadia. What's her name?
Tips by Nadia.
So what's her name?
Ashley.
We're going to give a shout out to Ashley and Tips by Nadia. I guess if y'all men, we got to keep going to the agents till we find somebody black right now. But y'all women, if y'all want y'all nails done, because I know my daughter be traveling, go get your nails done if you get in, or you fit in. Tips by Nadia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what type of hairstyles that you do?
We do everything from braids to frontals to natural hair. We also do extensions. We do micro wings. We do everything.
When you say we, the shop, but what you specialize in? What's your niche?
I specialize in natural hair. I specialize into everything, but now I'm getting to the point where the things that I would love to do is traditional, natural hair and quick weaves.
Do what?
And quick weaves.
What is that?
It's a quick weave.
Mm.
It's when
Just
you
put the
bind it
weave
in
on
hair
quick?
with glue,
Huh?
opposed to sewing it in.
Oh, is the glue, it's called a quick weave?
Yes.
Like just put, it was a young lady I seen on one of the social media sites. She did a quick weave and it got stuck. She did the glue thing and she accidentally used, what's that glue called? The monkey, the gorilla glue.
That's not hair glue.
Huh?
That's not hair glue. That's equipment glue.
That was gorilla glue.
That's equipment glue.
Right.
That's not made for the hair.
So she fucked up. She messed up.
Whatever she did, I really don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was all on the news. She had it stuck in her hair for a while. The glue stuck in her hair for a while. And couldn't get it out. I think it was an accident though. I think she did it herself. If you ever made an accident like that, where you put some quick weave glue in somebody's hair and it got stuck?
No.
You don't make them kind of mistakes?
I'm not going to say I don't make mistakes, but I don't make them type of mistakes.
You don't make them type of mistakes?
No.
Because that's a costly mistake.
Yes.
Meaning you could lose a client for that. Right?
Yes, you can jeopardize your whole brand for that.
So let's get into the beauty shop talk. You know, you got the beauty shop talk. Y'all got a lot of beauty shop talk in your
Yes.
and what's mainly y'all talking about?
Everything.
Give me some of everything, like what?
We talk about everything, but I mean, we mostly have regulars. We're not a salon that don't have people that's not naturally coming every 2 to 3 weeks. So our talks be our talks. They range and change every time a different type of person come in. Mm-hmm.
Y'all be bashing men enough?
Yes.
Wow. They do. You spoke up on that one.
Yeah, we do. I mean, because all women go through naturally different things with different types of men they pick. And I actually think that they leave out enlightened and feeling better. I mean, you have to talk about them type of things. I think barbershops talk about them too.
Well, barbershops are different. You know what I mean? Barbershops are different than the ones I grew up in.
Well, we in Atlanta, Georgia, where everybody is dating probably the same type of people. So.
Well, my barber, my bro, Boris, with my partner Clint, who's been cutting my hair. We talk about stuff, but we don't get into that type of stuff. You know, with me, every time I'm talking about something, it ain't about no money in real estate. I really don't entertain a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
But we talk about women who has emotions, and we talk about multiple women at a time. It'd be at least 50 people in the salon a day.
Women?
Yes. So everybody had their different intake on several different things.
A woman's beauty salon, do y'all get a lot of people coming in selling everything like the barbershops?
Yes.
So you allow the people to come in and hustle? Cause that's one of them.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah, because I was at a barbershop before, like I was telling the last gentleman. Well, they was like, well, now you can't come in, hustle, you can't come in. I'm like, man, since I've been little, I go to the barbershop, people let people come in and sell.
Yeah, I allow them to sell dinners, to clothes, to whatever you have going on. I allow my platform for the environment, for the culture.
Right, for the culture. And that's one thing you big on is the culture.
Yes.
So do you do hair outside the culture?
No.
Because you don't want to, you don't have a client to?
I don't think that I marketed that.
Okay. And you don't market that wide?
Not saying that. I mean, I think, honestly speaking, if I had to say, I honestly think that the way that you market yourself and your target of people, you attract exactly what you attract.
Yeah.
So,
You are what you eat pretty much.
right. It's not that I did not want other cultures. I mean, other races come in and get their lashes and their nails done. But as far as hair, no, we don't do the hairstyles that we provide or that we market don't attract them type of people. But do they do come and get their nails and their lashes done? Yes, they do.
One thing you talk about lashes, we appreciate this too. You send us a lot of clients young women that always looking for either, what's the thing called, the eyebrow?
The lash bar.
That's the lash bar thing?
Mm-hmm.
The lash bar, you don't deal with it, I don't really know. But I know you send us and we appreciate that. Clients do lash bar. A lot of clients, I know in the year 19 and 20, you sent us quite a few clients. Women are doing what they call lash bars.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big thing. I did not know that. So what is a lash bar? And you implemented that as well into your business.
A lash bar, well, I don't do lashes, so I'm assuming what I will say is within the last 3 to 4 years, lash extensions have became a big thing. So, and it's taken off pretty well. So people want their own buildings. And when it took off, it was not a place where the people that was learning the industry was already in the salon. It was people that was learning it that was at their homes in other different spaces. They was not trying to do it after doing hair or nails or makeup.
So they doing it.
They started off in their homes. Majority of them started.
Oh, it became something that they started as a hobby to where it evolved into a business.
No, it came out within the last 2 to 4 years. So the people that was willing to gain the knowledge to learn it were in their homes. They did not have no background on how to open up a salon. That was not their vision. Their vision was not that. So, and majority of hairstylists never become lash artists. Makeup artists are now becoming lash artists.
I know you sent us a client when we put you in the Buford location, over there, off of Buford Highway. A young lady we put right next door to you, and y'all fed off each other. She opened up a lash bar. Is that a lash bar?
Yes.
And she's still over there, right?
Yes.
And she does real good with her lash bars. So a lash bar is part of the cosmetology. It is something just new that just started coming out.
Yeah, that just started.
Okay.
So it's a lot of new people in the field opposed to any other thing that you could think about in the field.
Now let's talk about braids. I always want to talk about this. My daughter get braids. You got braids. Everybody got braids. Then y'all switch up to the natural. But with the braiding industry, when I was coming up, we was coming up in our age bracket. Who used to do the braids was the Jamaicans and the Africans. Now I see it done in the black women shops, in their salons. And do you have braids? If someone wants to get braids done, can they come to Travelin Shears?
Of course, but you know, as hairstylists, you start off as a braider.
Oh, you start off as a braider?
Yes, because 90% of these styles just came out within like 2008. So if you at home, you playing with Barbie dolls or you experienced in the hair industry, you're gonna start out with braids. Even if you're assistant, you don't know how to braid, you're gonna be a great braider before you be a great hairstylist. You don't naturally just jump into hair.
Oh, so it's the braid first. You had black Barbie doll, black Barbie, right?
Yeah.
So you braid the black Barbie hair, and you realize I'm good at this shit.
Yeah, and in order to do any style right now, you have to learn how to braid because it's braids up under every protective style. Under all the sewings, up under all the quick weaves, up under all the frontals, up under all the weaves, it's braids.
Frontal. I hear that name a lot. What is a frontal? See, man, we just go to the barber shop and get
no frontal. Like a frontal is a frontal. None of your hair is out.
It's a frontal. Oh, what do you mean none of your hair?
Nothing is out.
Huh?
None of your hair is out.
Oh,
that's
so
all I can say.
Oh, so everything up under the
Yes.
weave. And
It's
the type
braids.
and what's the best type of weave that you like to use? I ain't gonna say the best type because everybody got their difference of opinion. What weave do you like to use the most? Or what would you suggest if somebody came in, a lady came in and they get done?
Travelin Shears.
No, I like that. I'm talking about, Travelin Shears hair?
Yeah,
Oh, you got Travelin Shears hair?
of course.
That's that goddamn hustle. We're gonna come back on our next break. See, I didn't know that. That was something new to me now. She said Travelin Shears. So we're gonna come back, take another break, and we're gonna talk about Travelin Shears hair. Because that's another residual income. Right?
Yeah.
So I see you create multiple streamlines of income in the hair industry.
Yes.
Alright. So we're gonna take a break, y'all. We'll be right back at the Pointe Podcast.
Welcome to the new townhome residence coming soon, Pointe Park. These modern luxury units will be located on Butner Road in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, just minutes away from the downtown area and the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. The 7 units will include an open floor plan, rooftop patio, 3 bedrooms with 2 masters, and so many more luxurious details. For more information on Pinpoint Foundation's latest development, please visit pinpointfoundation.org. And for interest in pre-sales, please visit our website, pinpointbrokers.net. We hope your new home awaits you.
Pinpoint Podcast. Sitting here with Travelin Shears. And when we left off at, we ain't gonna do a lot of talking about it. But one thing she did say, Travelin Shears hair. So, inside of Travelin Shears, at your location in Buckhead, you sell different type of hair. That's one of the streamline, one of the income streamline revenues that you have. What all that someone can get inside the beauty salon?
I sell beeswax. I sell my own holding spray. I sell Brazilian and Indian hair, and I also sell CBD. It's CBD.
CBD oil to put in the hair or something like that?
No, actually a black contractor came to me and they want to put that CBD weed in there, and I allowed them to sell it in there.
Weed? Oh, hemp weed. Yeah, Georgia allowed you to sell CBD.
Yes.
We had a young lady, she's actually across from us, called Relax and Relief or something. But anyway, she had the CBD oil play. So with the CBD, so you basically say in a beauty salon, it's not just about you doing hair, because what people don't know is that you actually do hair.
Yes.
And you have stylists that's inside of your salon.
Yes.
And then you generate a different streamline of income inside of the salon. So what made you think about that?
Just wanting different revenues of income and giving other entrepreneurs a place to place their products. Because don't everybody want a storefront. Storefronts are a headache. So I allow them to bring their products in. But majority of them products are my products.
Oh, when you say your products, Travelin Shears?
Yes, Travelin Shears beeswax, Travelin Shears holding spray, and Travelin Shears weed.
Oh, kind of like when you go into Kroger's or Publix anywhere, you have your name brand, and then you have a Kroger brand, you have a Public brand. You create your own brand. Now, that was smart. What made you think about that?
Because my salon was based off of ponytails. I started the walk-in salon off of ponytails, and the natural ingredients for ponytail is beeswax and holding spray. So I came up with my own.
What is beeswax?
It lay your eggs.
The woman shit, right?
Yes.
So beeswax is the edge.
Yes, the edge control.
Then the ponytail is the fake ponytail they put in the back.
Yes.
And they clip it in or put a rubber band on.
They glue it in.
They glue the ponytail in.
Mm-hmm.
Do they do wigs? I noticed wigs are back out. My mom used to wear wigs back in the
Yes, I
day.
sell weeds.
You sell wigs?
Yes.
So you come to Travelin Shears and get to travel all around wigs, beeswax, nails, and whatever else. Lashes, hair.
Braids.
So you want to make sure that you cover all bases for when the women come in, take
They
down,
don't have to go anywhere else. It's a one-stop shop.
because of one-stop shop, right? So once they come in, because a woman typically, how long does it take to do a lady's hair? I know my sister used to go back to this place in Houston, back when we was young, back in the 1980s, to this place called the House of Crown. My little sister and all them, when they used to go to them places, man, they'd be out all day. All
Yes,
day.
it's an all-day thing.
It's all they do.
Yes.
Get all glammed up.
Yes.
Get glammed up. So y'all get glammed up and y'all bashing men. And y'all get weed. Y'all get beeswax. Y'all get braids and everything.
Yes.
So that's just a ladies' night out.
Yes.
You start by day, you end up by night.
Mm-hmm.
So you really like
It's women's outlet on their home. They find a babysitter, they get glammed up, they get to talk girl talk, they get to have a cocktail, they get to
oh, you cocktails too?
Yes.
Wine or liquor? Or both?
Wine.
Oh, why don't get no liquor?
They do, but I don't.
Well, you know at Pinpoint, You get liquor, you get wine, you get food, you get hookah, you get everything at Pointe. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about Pointe. So they can't get no liquor? Oh, well, we know. Okay. Big Street?
Yes. On Saturdays, it's called Cocktails and Girl Talk, and I have a bartender coming in.
What? Cocktails and Girl Talk at Travelin Shears. So they travel their ass all the way over there, sit down and get sheared up, and have cocktails and talk shit about me. That's some shit.
And family problems is not always about me, or how to be mothers, better mothers. Different things that women go through.
Different things that women go through. What is one of your craziest stories? Don't name. What is one of the craziest stories that you done heard about in a beauty salon from a woman?
There's been so many of them I can't.
Just pick one.
I can't even remember.
You can't remember. You remember your own thing.
I can't even remember.
Well, what is one of the biggest topics that?
Well, I will say this one time, a client came in and she was speaking behalf of her situation with a man, and she was talking about how she was dealing with another person.
She was cheating.
No, the man was cheating.
So she cheated.
The man was cheating, and another client that was in another chair was the woman that she was referring on.
They didn't get to fight, no.
Almost.
So she kind of knew it.
I don't think that they've ever seen each other. I think that was their first time ever seeing each other.
Oh, wow, what the word called coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Now, how did y'all respond and react to that?
We dealt with it.
That was short. We dealt with it. Was that over cocktails?
Yeah, and the man showed up, and everything just played its part.
Well, long as nobody got hurt.
Yeah, nobody got hurt.
Shots didn't get tore up.
No.
So, you being from Detroit, which of course I know, and you coming out here to Atlanta. You say you went, of course, visit Detroit, go to visit Detroit. Why do you like Atlanta so much?
It was lacking something that Detroit had. It was lacking a salon that would open their arms, that had women talk, walk-ins. Atlanta was so bougie at the time when I got here. Everybody was somebody, and they wouldn't talk to you unless you was somebody. So it was lacking a sense of wanting a placement somewhere. So as far as when I say that, like when you're looking for a hair salon, you kind of want to be comfortable. You kind of want to be vulnerable. You want to be a lot of different things. So at the time, no salon had that. So when I gave Atlanta that, it gave me a lot of clientele.
So it was real.
Yeah, it was real.
And then it spread like wildfire, like the LA wildfire.
Yes.
It was real. And people wanted to come there because not only do they get their hair done good,
Then you can come in however you want. You don't have to dress up, not that on makeup. Nobody is looking at you funny. Nobody is judging you.
And then everybody was still talking to you.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest things.
Yes. Everybody is welcoming you like home.
With open arms?
With open arms.
Wow. So Travelin Shears brought that sense of realness in Atlanta. So when you was coming down here and growing up as a kid, you kind of seen the need for that.
Yes.
And when you seen the need for that, you said, "Who would have here making $1,000 a week? Well, I take this and travel down to Atlanta. I can bring some realness to it." And how did you come up with the name Travelin Shears?
Before I actually moved to Atlanta, I used to do college tour dates. So like Howard,
then the Shears came in because I guess y'all cut the Shears.
Yeah, the shears only made sense. So it's traveling shears. It's me cutting hair, doing hair, and traveling.
Oh, 'cause I know that you travel to a lot of different locations
Yes.
and do hair. You go back and forth to Detroit, go back and forth to LA, and then you, I know last week, you bought your new car and you went to Chicago.
Yes, that's totally different.
Chicago's a different world.
No, the reason why I'm traveling now is because now I am traveling stylist on a contract.
So they book you
Yes,
and they pay for you to come down there and do hair.
yes.
So you could be, but you're not, thank God, I don't turn that way. You could be bougie, but you're not. You still stay real laid back and get classy.
Yes.
Do you get a lot of jealous people in the industry, in managers?
I don't pay it enough attention.
I don't pay no attention,
No.
but I know people get jealous. And somebody doesn't encounter you and you sense the hate when you stop their nose.
Yes.
And how did you overcome that?
By not paying attention.
You know where you get that from. Where you get that from?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say that. Because he does not pay attention at all to a person. And sit back and laugh at him all day long. You know what I mean? They want to get the door, he don't do that. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, that's that realism. Because that realism, what young people don't understand, your character today, just like we did, it came from somewhere. And when you recognize who you are and how that identity came bestowed upon you, you gotta embrace it like you embrace yours. Right? So when you out here doing hair, you being real, I notice you don't pay attention to nobody, you don't get caught up in the gossip, even though the salon might be full of gossip. The only thing you do is just sit back and smile, right?
Correct.
So when you smile, what you thinking?
Nothing.
Nothing? You don't care? Wow. But that's a beautiful thing, man. Now that's an art. And you do it automatically. Because it ain't on you. You see? You understand what I mean by that? What?
I know exactly.
You know I have a problem about saying that. Bearden. That's what I'm just trying to say. Sometimes when you act the way you act, you don't know how you become so cool. It's inherent, basically, right? So, doing it in the hair industry, you open up a couple of salons, and we appreciate the business. You're allowing pinpoints to open them up for you. What's your next step in real estate?
Probably some salon suites.
Own or lease? You recommend you own?
You said that to me.
Yeah. Because you're a true boss, like you said, not just being a boss that say they're a boss, but you're a boss that actually knows how to lead. So the location where you would like pinpoint to locate your salon suites, the building you want to purchase, what area would you want to live?
Done with.
You done with it? Why done with it? Move from Buckhead to done with it.
Done with or downtown.
Not Buckhead? Why not?
I just prefer them to travel. Not for it to be a convenience.
Okay, help me figure that shit out.
Because I think people that move into Buckhead is because they're moving there when they're moving from other places or when they feel a certain type of way or when they reach a certain level. And I'd rather for them, instead of having a convenience to get there, like I owe them something, I'd rather for you to travel to me and we can figure this out. Opposed to you feeling like, oh, I'm patronizing you over this.
Travelin Shears. That's why. Let's go back to the travel. Like when you go and travel, it's something you want.
Yeah.
I understand you picking us and we offer it, but it's something you want, so you appreciate it more. So if they travel to you, they're gonna
automatically know that this is where they want to be, opposed to me popping up in their GPS as
a
the quickest salon that you can get to.
Wow. Now that's some boss shit. Where you learn that shit from?
Me.
You say, don't pay, I want you to throw. You here because you want to be here. Not because of a pop-up shop, a pop-up salon.
Yeah.
Right? And so when you do your salon suites, and we're gonna be there real soon. When you do your salon suites, what you gonna offer different than all the other salon suites?
Much better customer service and more people that want to work, opposed to you making it feel like they have to work.
So you saying the people that rent out
And I'm gonna pick is gonna want to work. They're gonna be there all day for your needs.
so
And they're gonna want it more than you are.
they're gonna want it more than you are. And then your salon suites with all of your locations, the beautiful highway, you made it extremely nice. And you picked an area where nobody thought it would thrive. And then now you're in Buckhead. And this salon is very nice. How do you vision this next business that you can ready to dive into? So the salon suites.
Gonna just make it happen.
You gonna make it happen? Gonna make it real nice? To where they want to come and do their own thing.
Yes.
And how do you pick your people? Like over here, you open up in the middle of a pandemic, go back to that. And I know some of them travel because you said we had like 19 or more stops. How did you pick the ones you wanted to travel with the travel issues?
My level of discernment and I'm a God.
All praise to Allah, right? To God. And discernment is something that a lot of people don't have an understanding of. Discernment is one of the things I raised my daughter up on, teaching her. One of our prayers is God bless me with discernment. Because what discernment is, doesn't let you know who's standing in front of you. Doesn't let you know what kind of decision, right decision to make. That'll let you know, hey, if something meant for me, it's meant. I ain't gotta force them.
Yeah.
So with your staff, I ain't gonna say your staff, but with, we're gonna say, because a barber and a stylist, just like a real estate agent, which is a real estate firm, they place their license and you hold, and they basically work for themselves. So you want to pick the right ones who want to have an understanding that you're on your own fault, but you got the responsibility enough to know you got to pay your either booth rent or your commission fee every week.
It's not even only that, you have to hold your own weight to keep the company afloat. You have to want this just as bad as I want it for you.
And then they got to represent you.
Me, at the end of the day.
And at the end of the day, if they're not representing you, how do you fire?
I don't. They fire themselves.
Oh shit, I like that. Yeah, I drink anything. I'm definitely drink for that. They fire themselves. How they fire themselves? How do they fire themselves?
Several different ways. They fire themselves though.
I know one of the biggest ways is barbers. And I keep going back to barbers because you know I'm a man. They don't want to pay their booth rent. Right?
I've never had a problem with anyone paying ever since I opened up a salon.
Really?
Never.
How you manage that?
I did, and my level of discernment is right. And I think the way that I carry it, that you would probably be slightly embarrassed if you didn't. some type of way that people have never wanted to not have. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it ends up being a thing, actually, when you boil down to the bottom of when they leave and how they leave. They do leave in a disrespectful way, but what I will say is they never not paid me. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They were just ready to leave.
Or you was ready for them to be gone.
Yeah.
And it kind of paying itself out, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we know in the future, it's a salon suite, Travelin Shears salon suite.
Yes.
What else do you look for in the future with your business stuff?
I really can't say at the moment. I'm really paying myself out to find a new way, something more interesting.
So you got bored with it?
I wouldn't say that, but I would like to learn a whole other way of living, a whole other way of life.
So you're never gonna stop.
I'm never gonna stop, but I would like to.
Like I've been doing real estate and high-end cars since 1996, before you in that. And I ain't doing nothing else. High-end cars, real estate, commercial real estate. I haven't changed my career, and I'm probably never gonna change job to job. So, do you feel that way about the industry you're in? But I have stepped outside and did different things.
Yeah, I feel like that, and I want to just step outside and do something else that will give me when I do step back in on the days that I have to, that I have not so much on me regarding this industry.
But how can it be on you when you are the shop owner?
Because I'm not only the shop owner, I'm the leader. I bring the people in there.
Oh. And you have to go out there and fish and bring them in.
Yes. Everybody else just eats.
So you gotta eat, well you gotta fish, you gotta kill, then you eat. Only thing they do is eat.
Yes.
So you wanna make sure that your next level, whatever profession you go into, you just eat. You ain't gotta kill.
I wouldn't mind doing that, but I would want it to be in a whole different profession where I will be eager to eat.
So what sparks your interest right now?
I have no idea.
No idea? You mentioned, which I already know, you got 2 beautiful kids. Want to tell them their name?
No.
Discreet. I love that. That's that Detroit. Discreet. Right? Chuck, discreet. That's Detroit. Probably your dad first did Detroit. So we're gonna get
I
out.
love Monet.
I ain't gonna say it. I know you would like to say my name, but me knowing the background, you gotta let the guy that it has a lot to do with what's in versus over. You know what I mean? And even me, being who I am, I would like to say it's me, but my mom, God bless her, then she passed. She always used to say, I'm trying to figure out who in the family was right. And it wasn't my dad. Then we ended up finding out it was mom. So you like somebody in the family because they live with you. Does that make sense? You might have took it to another level.
Yeah, I think I pick and I feed off of several different people. I wasn't.
I mean, I ain't gonna just say, of course your mom, of course your girl. No,
I'm
I
not saying that. Just several different people. Period. I watch interviews. I'm around you a lot. With my auntie, I pick what I like to pick out of the person.
Right. Well, I understand that. So basically, the main thing, Travelin Shears, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, you got a website, you got Instagram, or anything you want to give them for them to be able to contact you?
Yes, it's Travelin Shears, and on Instagram it's _Travelin Shears without the G, and on the website is www.travelinshears.com without the G.
So if they want, so it's basically
TravelinShears.com.
TravelingShears.com or Instagram. What is the Instagram?
_Travelin Shears.
So it's the underscore first?
Yes.
So _Travelin Shears. And I know a lot of y'all don't do Facebook no more. Do you still do Facebook?
Facebook is Travelin Shears Hair Bar.
Hair bar. A hair bar. Let's go back to the bar before we complete. We got a lot of last bars. Would you consider getting an actual hair bar where you come in, sit back, relax, have a drink at a bar with booths around, and everybody can make
Yes,
hair?
let's do it.
Let's do it. I just came up with the idea.
Let's do it.
Let's rock that.
Yeah.
Would that be the next salon suite
Uh-huh.
of Travelin Shears?
Yes,
That's a hell of an idea.
let's do
And
it.
then you got your black nail techs doing hair. I mean, doing nails. They gonna have to do nails. I mean, I got the purse. I don't give a shit. But I can bring some partners. They get their nails done because we is tired of going to the Asians. Because the Asians don't fucking like us. They done got this Asian hate bill passed. They always fucking with people. They do the Asian hate. They take advantage of the Asian hate. And they don't give us no black. They don't give us blacks no love. You know what I mean? So if I can start spending my motherfucking money with them, can you break me aside your next Travelin Shears salon suite called a Travelin Shears bar?
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it. Travelin Shears bar. Hair bar. What do we call it?
Hair bar.
That's some fly shit. What we gonna do? We line up some black nail techs. Go down to the black. Where you gotta go to get your black nail techs?
We will have them. That's no worries.
I already got it. You got it. So that's what we gonna do. Hey y'all, we gonna go. We thank y'all for always visiting Pointe Podcast, Travelin Shears, but we will not be. She gonna open up Travelin Shears, what is it, hair bar? And she gonna have some black nail techs for you black men like to get groomed up, get your hands done, your feet done, cause they're gonna do feet, right? Cause I know the other ones don't do feet. And guess what? You can go to the bar and get you a drink, and it's coming soon in Atlanta.
Yes.
Pinpoint gonna find us that location. Now we having fun, but don't y'all think now for one goddamn minute we just having a conversation, because y'all know all things real estate at Pinpoint Podcast. So we want to thank our guests for coming out. Monet,
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. And look for, we just came up with some shit on the podcast. Travelin Shears.
Hair bar.
Travelin Shears
Hair bar.
coming to either Dunwoody or downtown. That's what we're doing next. And we're going to give it, today is, what's the date? August the 4th, 2021. We're going to try to put that together no later than January 2022.
Absolutely.
So goddamn it, we're going to drink to that. And I want to thank y'all for visiting us. thank y'all for watching us. And you know, I always got to say this here. Anybody that's watching our podcast that don't appreciate us having a drink, we appreciate y'all for watching, but we actually motherfuckers don't drink in a hookah bother y'all. Because we going to drink, we going to smoke, and we going to tell y'all ass enjoy. Now we supposed to eat real good. Pinpoint Podcast.